Now, you guys might be wondering why Raven's left out of the box. Well, unfortunately, this is his last year. This is his final chance to do something for me. He's a 17, and since 2017, I haven't bred a single youngster off of him. He's bred well, but never filled an egg. I'm not sure what's going on, why. The only thing I can think of is his dominance. I think what happens is he'll breed the hen for the first couple days, and then he'll start to drive her. And if they don't mate on day 4 and 5, the most critical days, the eggs will not be fertile. And I think that's what's happening. So I'm following the Eyerkamp method. It's kind of it's tweaked from his method. He uses it for the bull system. I'm going to use it just for this cockbird here. Basically what I'm doing is I'm pairing them based on sight alone. So they've been together since I put them in the box yesterday. The hen is accepting. She's cooing for him. He's driving for her. So once they're paired on sight, on day 4 I'll let them out and they'll mate. On day 5 I'll put them together and they'll mate. And I'm hoping on those days, the most critical days, that he can fertilize those eggs and I can finally try a youngster from him this year. Because again, this would be his 4th year and I have yet to get a single youngster from him to race, and it's super unfortunate. I have, he of course, has a lot of sentimental value to me. He's my very first winner, so I want to at least try him. I may never get rid of him. He may just become a permanent pumper and raise eggs from other birds. I hope that's not the case. But I really like to try him. I mean, again, his brother bred a winner this year. I don't see why he couldn't, especially that he's been such a good bird for me. First drop on a 200, outright winning the 300 by 12 minutes ahead. He's been a super bird. Just I cannot get a youngster off of him, and it's super depressing. Every year he gets more and more beautiful. He gets bigger and more gnarly, and no luck. And that's the only thing I can think of. He'll mate the hen the first couple days, and then he'll start to drive her. And again, it was my fault because I had way too many birds in too tight of a space, and I think he felt that he may have to be too defensive to keep the hen away from the other cocks. So we'll try him this year, guys. That's what I'm doing. Like I said, day 4 and 5 I'll introduce them, watch them mate, and then finally by day 6 I'll just put them together and leave them together, and hopefully that's the case. That's day 4. We're going to put them together on day 5 again, and on day 6. And after that, they can be together. Hopefully this does it, guys. Hang in there with me. Well, guys, I don't know how much more I can take, honestly. The system worked. They gave me 1 egg and the egg was fertile. I checked on it 2 days ago. I actually made a video 2 days ago, and unfortunately I unplugged my gear and my camera shut off and it didn't save the video. So here I am making a video today. I was super amped up to give you guys the good news, and the egg didn't make it. I mean, what can I say? I want to say it's my fault. Since I clipped Raven's wings, he hasn't been able to get up to his nest, so I have to catch him, put him up there every single day. I try feeding him inside the box, but I like to let them stretch their wings a little bit. But since then, I've been pulling feathers to get him to regrow so he's not stuck on the floor, and I've yet to see him inside that nest bowl. As many times as I've come in throughout the day, I've not seen him inside that nest bowl, and I don't know if that's the case. The hen stayed off the egg for too long and the egg didn't make it, or it's simply my luck. I just can't get a youngster out of this bird. like I said, the system did work. I'm super excited about that, but I don't think I can repeat it. I don't think it'll work the same by keeping her away and then putting them together on day 4 and 5, because the way I think it works is that once they get mated originally, or the first time around, the hen starts to produce those eggs internally, and then when it's time to fertilize, that's when I'll put them together. So now I can't know for sure if she's starting to produce eggs or not. So it could be 10 days from now, it could be a month from now that she lays again. And of course, we got some action going on. So I can't repeat the steps. Unfortunately, all I can do now is leave them alone. I do have some situations at the house right now. I'm going to be busy for the next few weeks. So the birds are going to be kind of on the back burner. So he's got one chance to put 2 more eggs in that bowl. I'm not hopeful anymore. Honestly, guys, I've lost all hope in this pair of birds. Again, I think it's because I'm putting that energy out on them. And you guys know how I feel about the bird. But it is what it is, guys. Honestly, it is my fault. I want to say it's my fault. Maybe, him growing feathers, he's keeping them off the nest, and that's what happened. But again, maybe I'm just making excuses. I'm justifying why I'm keeping them again, or keeping them for much longer. Because really, is it worth it, guys? I want to say no. It really isn't worth the headache. It's not worth the time and energy to do this for a bird that cannot fill an egg. Or, let me rephrase that. A bird that can't do it on its own, without the extra effort. Now, with that being said, if you guys have just a super cock bird, maybe a little bit older, and you're having issues, he's still decent, or you want to check if he's still a good, if he's still fertile, might be the way to go around to get maybe a youngster for, future breeding. But there's no way this is feasible for racing. I can't repeat the steps, so I can't ensure that I'm going to get more youngsters out of Raven to move forward with him. And guys, it is what it is. I want to move forward in the sport. I want to move forward with my family of birds, and I just don't see how this is going to work. Again, he's got 10 days to fill that bowl with 2 more eggs and go from there. It is what it is, guys. We have to take the punches how they come. And it sucks because, again, 2 days ago, I was excited. The video was totally different. I was super amped up to give you guys the good news. And here I am now in the exact opposite realm of it. And I'm, I just want to go inside and hit the couch and just forget about everything, really. And, I'm not super upset about it. It's just, it's depressing. It really is, It's one last thing when you got, a situation like this where you put so much, again, effort into a bird and it just doesn't work out. And it's just, I don't know if it's just the bird or if it's just the energy I'm putting out on this bird, but it is what it is, guys. I want to move forward in the sport and in the birds. So if you can't do it naturally without the extra effort, unfortunately, I'll be saying my goodbyes and move on, give that nest box to another pair of birds and move forward. Well, guys, I wish I had better news for you, but that's how it goes in the pigeon game. If you guys look around, I got birds that are not on eggs. Casanova down there had blank eggs. This pair above them had blank eggs. And one of their eggs died up here, had a ring of death, and I chucked them out last night. So no big deal. It happens. Sometimes it doesn't work out. We'll give them another chance. All these birds have bred before, so I'm not too concerned about that. It just simply happens. It's kind of one of those, you get a single egg in the nest kind of deals. It happens. So I'm not too worried about that. I was just more frustrated and upset about Raven. We'll give him 10 days. We'll give him another set of eggs. And unfortunately, I can't repeat the steps, so it's on him now. And that's about it. I don't, if the eggs are good on the next round, if they're fertile, I may switch him over to another pair because, again, he's still growing those flights, and maybe that's what's keeping him off the nest. We'll find out, guys. And, of course, as always, I'll take you guys along with me. We'll see you on the next one, guys.